So how do we break free from the matrix? Anybody want to answer the question? First off, I'll start off by explaining what the matrix is. So the matrix, according to a quote from the movie, I think fits well, is a mental prison that you don't know that you're in. And the reason why it's a mental prison is because it's all in the mind. It's mind tricks, The way you see the world shapes your reality. So if somebody tells you and you really believe them that if you go outside after 5 p.m. that you're going to combust into little bitty particles, then, they have manipulated your mind into believing something stupid. And therefore, you are in a mental prison. It's similar to how, when you train a dog not to cross a certain boundary within the yard or the house, etc. And every time they do, they get disciplined, with pain. And then when you take the pain away and they still stay within those perimeters without reinforcement, it's so we are constantly in this matrix. And how do we get out? The only way to destroy the system is to create a new one and to expose that there is a system in place that is not true, it's deceptive. So in the movie, we had a savior, and that savior was Neo, the one everyone's been waiting for. So if the conscious community want to talk about being in the matrix so much, how come they don't ever refer to Neo, that savior? So let's see if I can put it in the comments, guys. Okay, I put it in the comments the website that y'all can check out. If y'all do you no, you don't want to answer that. No, you don't want to answer that. But we don't have a government that serves us. We have a government that robs us of our time, our talents, our treasures, and that benefits off of the imprisonment of a whole nation of people. So the Africans, I'll wait till I get some more people. So I got them up just in case. Who was I talking to? That guy. Oh, that's who I was talking to. I had erased him. I probably ain't got the best reception either. But yeah. So if the matrix is a mental prison that you have to be freed from, according to the movie, we need a savior that you have to be freed from. According to the movie, we need a savior. So if you agree that you're in the matrix, you have to agree that you need a savior. So why isn't anyone looking for a savior? Because they're agents in the matrix. What are some things that are part of the matrix or that shape the matrix? Religion, governments, media. These things help shape our reality because they program us with deception. Why is it that the African Americans and other scattered Africans, we're the only people that don't have a government? Well, specifically the African Americans, because, in the Caribbeans, they do have governments, but everybody is still, being oppressed by the colonizers. Yes, we do. Okay, what is the American peace and love, Brother Edward? What is the African American government? Please tell me, Yashu, if you want to come up because I never heard of this government before.
Hello?
Peace, bro. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, sister. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Okay, so you said that African Americans have a government. Please enlighten.
Okay. Well, let me define the word African American as it relates to
Okay.
government and political.
Okay.
The Gullah Geechee Nation um, is an African American government. That's just on a small scale there.
Okay. I've
Okay.
heard of the Gullah Geechee.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I've heard of the Gullah Geechee.
Yeah. All right. That's one. But the Republic, which is known as the Organization of American States, in Washington, D.C. It's been around since the year 1889. It's if you read the document known as the Provisional Administration of European Colonies and Possessions in the Americas, is referencing the melanated people from the various states. The first 21 FARA.gov and confirm this information known as the American Republics. So we do have a government system. It's just so we do have a government system. It's just that the false narrative has been pushed. We have our own flag. We have our own jurisdiction. We have our own laws. Okay. So when people say that there's not a government, there is a government right alongside the U.S. Capitol there in
Well,
Washington, D.C. It's been there for decades.
where's our money? Where's our banks?
Okay. Well, I would encourage you to look up the OAS.org. There's a trust there. So there is economic, it's not just, talking about culture. It's dealing with,
I'm saying, like, where is our financial bill? Like, the American government has the U.S. dollar. Where is
yeah.
where's our currency?
Uh,
Where is our currency? Where is our banks?
well, that's something that can be taken up with, with you being a melanated person. You can, there are authorities and there are proper channels and protocols that you go through. But it's the foundation. To answer your question, originally the foundation is there, and it's always been.
So there's a foundational, like, government, but not like a government.
No, it's a government.
So where is our currency?
Huh?
Where is our currency? Every government has a currency. Where is ours?
See, when you understand the republic, okay, the republic allowed for legal tender, which is the Federal Reserve notes to be, the legal tender for the land. So that is the currency within the United States of America.
But our face ain't on it.
Huh?
Our face is not on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Where
of
is our
course.
prison system? Where's our
Well, well,
judicial?
well, well. That's where you get into not understanding what a republic is. Okay, because a republic consists of, of course, the melanated people as well as Europeans who support a republic form of government. So I don't get into the republic doesn't get into, you know, all of the racial get into, all of the racial. To answer your initial question, this government
Not for real.
is yeah, is for individuals first, the melanated people, then secondly, the Europeans who supported. So all of those people in a dollar supported a republic. It was that was the initial.
Well,
So, I'm
we
just,
actually have a
giving you
government
some info.
now, and then the foundation of this government is being set by the Messiah himself. So if you go to yajujudah.com, I don't know if you scroll up in the comments, you'll see it. He is the leader that is in the righteous order of God for our government. And we'll have everything that other nations have. We'll have sovereignty. Because, our people don't have sovereignty. We don't have our own prison system. We don't have our own banking system. We don't have our own educational system. We don't have businesses up and running. We don't have banks. We don't have a currency. We don't have squash. So he's actually the one that's dynasty empire in Africa that is not running this moment, but will be soon. I want to ask you that is not running this moment, but will be soon. I want to ask you, have you ever heard of the Solomonic?
Heard of the Solomonic dynasty? And if you look up it's interesting that you asked that, because if you look up the photo montage of the year 1889 of the World Leaders Conference, okay, you'll find that these various nations and kings came together, and the Solomonic dynasty was present, with these other kings of the earth to actually conspire against these very same government I just mentioned to you.
Are you talking about the
So they
Berlin
actually,
Conference? Are you talking about the
huh?
Berlin
Not
Conference
the
or the
Berlin.
Scramble for Africa? Are you talking about
No, we're
that?
not talking about that. We're talking about the year 1889. Okay,
Okay.
1889 is called. Look it up. It's under the Library of Congress at the World Leaders Compendium. Okay,
Okay,
so
well, one of
the
the things
Solomon,
that you mentioned,
that my
1889,
that my
1889.
yeah, 1889. The Solomonic dynasty was present, just like the book of Psalms said in 83.3. It shows all. So they created like
Well,
a quasi law system. Yeah, they created a corporation
well, the thing
system that.
is, our dynasty was really destroyed in 1868. So anything after 1868, if it didn't participate in the restoration, it was a part of the problem. So I don't know if Emperor Johannes was at the throne during that time, or if it was Emperor Menelik the second. But I do know that in 1868, the Emperor Georgios II was unalived in battle, and then Great Britain came and looted the dynasty twice, taking lots of gold, artifacts, manuscript scrolls, the blueprint on how to build a nation. And we're not taught about this story because, whoever wins the war writes history. And because they won the war, right, they rewrote history to fit their narrative. They rewrote history to fit their narrative. So we can't trust a lot of information that we have access to because we don't know if it's a part of the matrix or if it's the truth.
Well, this is why we must overstand things from a political perspective, because if you line things up with the scriptures as well as politically, the truth, you'll have the truth. You have the whole truth.
But the scriptures don't have no dates.
Hold on. Politically, let's just deal with this from a political matter. Politically, we know that there is something, another power in this earth that is separate from, um, the children of Israel. They actually been trying to destroy the children of Israel. We know this. So we have documentation from the Library of Congress that these people got together to create a corporation system. This is fact. This is the truth because we're experiencing it right now. So this corporation system exists. My point that I was alluding to was that this conference that was held, the Solomonic dynasty was among the same nations that conspired against us. This is the fact that conspired against us. This is the fact. So
But brother, that's
politically,
what I'm trying to tell you. After 1868, the throne was pretty much destroyed. So we are aware that Ethiopia is colonized and a part of the deception. In the matrix, there's only one that can free us from the mental prison in our mind. That concept, is very true today, and that would be Neo, that would be Christ. So I am well aware that Ethiopia is a part of the deception. They even have a papacy, a pope. The
Well,
Italians came in and influenced things. So the Solomonic dynasty is about to be restored back to the Creator's order,
can
because
I?
you speak of this entity that is against the children of Israel, and that is true. But this entity was given power because of the Most High, because we were disobedient. And we like to play, not you per se, but we like to play the blame game and blame everybody else instead of taking a look at our own culture and our ancestors who rejected the order. And we want to be very careful not to do the same thing, because they rejected the voice of God. Now God
Well,
is back on earth in the second time and has given us the prophesied Messiah, and we have to adhere to him. We have to hearken to his voice and take instructions carefully and allow the Spirit to move us in the order that we're supposed to move into, in order to, it's going to happen with or without us specifically individually, but if you want to be a part of it, you have to make sure you stay in order and you listen to the head.
let me ask you a question. Like you
Yes.
said, like the reason why it came up was that you said that there was no black government. There was no already existing uh, melanated People's Party, if you will.
Well, I didn't say party. I
Well,
said we don't have
well,
a government.
well. You said we don't have a government, so that right there is not true. There's already an existing government of the 12 tribes of Israel collectively. It's called the
Where?
Organization. It's in Washington D.C. Again, it's called the Organization of American States. It's already in existence. So how are
Okay, are you
you?
part of this Organization of American States?
Yeah, you are too by heritage. You just don't know it. Okay, so how are
I'm a
you?
part of the New Kingdom.
Well, what I'm saying to you, at the end of the day, like you said, you don't have your own currency. So how you don't have your own currency? So
And I have, because
my point here, sister, is to debunk what you said. I think you need to retract that. There is a melanated government. There's a
email,
one on a lower scale,
sister.
which is the Gullah Geechee Nation, and then there's one on a larger scale. Oh, don't run now. Come back here.
People out of jail doing for us.
Come back
Huh?
here. You don't run now. You come back here. But that was wrong.
Jail? What are they doing for us?
Repu-
Can you hear me?
if if you sit down and read the law, then you'll understand how powerful you are. That's all I'm going to say. I can't really say much more on that on
Brother,
that note,
I'm asking
but
you
I would
a
I
question.
would encourage you to go and read the law.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm asking you, what is this so-called doing for our people? What is this so-called doing for our people?
What it's doing for our
What are they
people
doing
is
for
under.
us?
Okay. So what it's going to do for our people and what is happening for our people? I mean, it's a whole organization. Go there and check it out yourself. But primarily, what this does is puts us back in a frame of mind as a people more powerful than even the U.S. government and any other government on this planet because we own.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
so,
listen,
brother.
listen, listen. If you found out that your ancestors copyrighted a business, and that business is worth trillions of dollars, and you are heir to it, how are you going to act?
We did everything, brother, and we're prisoners of war right now. That's why the Messiah is here, nation building,
Look,
and he's looking for leadership to also do the
like I
same.
like I like I asked a
I'm
question.
just
I
using
said to you,
my word.
you're asking me a question, and I'm responding. I said you found out that your great great grandmother, great grandfather owns billions of dollars in real estate, right? Owns billions of dollars in real estate, right? How are you going to act? Are you going to act like a peasant? Are you going
Brother,
to
I
act
just
like a
told you
peasant,
I
or are
would
you going to walk
support.
into
I support.
your kingdom? Which one are you going to do?
Brother, I just told you I support the Messiah and nation building. He has a court case to return the things that were taken from us, and it will be our earthly inheritance of land, gold, artifacts, manuscripts, our true identity, our sovereignty, relics, Renaissance paintings, everything that was taken from our people, worth more than trillions and billions. They have miles long of our gold, and us as a resource. So I support the Messiah and nation building. That's what I'm saying to you. You are very, special person. And the Most High is with us in this generation. That's why you're so special. And the Most High is asking for you to unite with the chosen
That's not
one
going to happen.
to nation
That's not
build.
going to happen
And all
politically
you have to
because
do,
I know. Yeah,
okay,
no,
you
listen,
speaking on
listen.
your
You
own
don't
self,
have any
brother.
information that I have. Sometimes you just need to listen. Yeah,
I know.
exactly,
I don't even
exactly.
know
But I
what you
do
know. You
know
don't know
this
what I
that you
know.
told a lie about there being a melanated people's government, and that is not true. You told.
Brother, excuse me if I didn't know nothing
Okay,
about
okay.
the
So so
OAS,
so
or the, excuse me if I didn't know nothing
okay,
about
okay.
the
So
OAS or the Gullah Geechee government.
so
Anything for me. I haven't ever received no letter. I haven't ever received anything. Hypothetically speaking, if I was to go to jail right now, I could not call the OAS or the Gullah Geechee to get me out.
yes, you can. All right.
Okay, so why aren't they getting people out right now?
Like I said to you, these are things that you don't know. So I'm telling you that just from my perspective, from what you're saying about whoever this guy is, you know what I mean? Politically, anyone coming from the Solomon dynasty is not on our team. They're not of the 12 tribes of Israel politically.
He is restoring the Solomonic dynasty. He is getting rid of the deception and the
I
defilement
don't
and the
care.
crooked leaders and
Listen.
restoring
Let
the
me explain
Solomonic
something to
dynasty.
you. We know where the
You heard
throne
of Marcus
is. The
Garvey?
throne is not over there anymore. It's over here in the Americas. That's where the throne is. That's where the children of
Man,
Israel are. The children
yes.
of Israel are the throne.
Returning back.
Listen, let me explain something to you.
We're
The,
returning back home.
listen, the children of Israel, and hands down, are the American Republic people, period. So that's where the throne is. The throne is not over there anymore. The Most High moved it. Okay, He gave Israel a new name. Okay, so He moved it by His own hand. So it's not over there anymore. So anyone is trying to get our people to go over to, you know, another place, that's kind of like politically a violation of the Foreign Agent Registration Act. I'll be honest with you. So you please be careful what you say. This is political.
Okay, brother. So the Most High has scattered us to the four corners of the earth. And the Most High is
He's
gathering
already
us
gathered
to
us, sister. This is what I'm trying to
return.
tell
Some
you.
can say what they want to say.
Listen,
Brother,
this
allow
he
me to
gone.
finish my thought, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Allow me to finish my thought, please. Thank you. So the Most High is gathering us to restore us as a people. And the Solomonic dynasty is King David's throne. So the Messiah will be crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and sit on King David's throne. We will have people all over the earth leading people righteously. But it will still be in Africa. There's nothing wrong with Africa. If you want to be here in the United States, unity, not division. So it's okay if you want to be here. We need people here too. We need people all over. Our people are scattered all over. There is going to be a mass exodus to Africa. So, speaking of the OAS or the Gullah Geechee Nation, I have not ever heard anything about them. I've never been elected to vote for anybody or to be informed of any leaders or anybody that's supposed to be helping people. I've never received resources from these people. I've never heard of them helping the homeless. Yeah, court case against the world. Case against the world. You know yourself. You know yourself. My phone? I don't know if it's my phone or their phone.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We see her phone is breaking up, man. I'm gonna get off here. Thank you, sister, for having me. I hope you look at your position to listen right now. So please listen. I would encourage you to do more research and study from a scriptural and political point that I'm bringing to you via the American Republics is the truth unrebutted. All right, the Gullah Geechee Nation exists for the African Americans.